Hello, everyone, and welcome to class. My name is Kate. I'm an English teacher here on Verbling. And today's class is for more advanced students, and it's a reading class. So we'll be, reading an article and discussing it, sharing our opinions, talking about new vocabulary, all of those kinds of things. And welcome to Heidi and Ali. Heidi, how are you today?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
Good. How has your week been so far?
So far, I'm waiting for my eye operation, so I need to be quiet. From next week, I need to start putting eye spot on my eye to disinfect my eye.
So eye drops?
Yeah, eye drops, special eye drops.
Okay, and what eye surgery do you have to get?
LASIK eye surgery.
LASIK eye surgery?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to get that. Because my vision is very bad, and I wear contacts. So.
Really?
Yeah. And so, Heidi, are you getting it for that reason?
Yeah, that's right. My eyesight is very bad.
Yeah. Well, you'll have to.
And I went right eye. Right eye is quite good, but the left eye is very bad now.
Well, you'll have to tell me how it goes.
Yeah.
You know, I did it.
You did it, Ali?
10 years ago.
No way.
Yeah, 10 years ago.
Really? So when it was, and so that was sort of early on, right? When you sort of could first do that?
Not first, but maybe we can say middle.
Yeah.
In my country.
Were you worried about it? Were you worried about it?
No. Yeah.
And everything went well?
It's not complicated, I think, nowadays. My brother did it, and my sisters did it. This year, my two sisters had surgery, like LASIK.
Okay.
And last year, my brother had surgery, the same. A lot of people get.
Yeah, I know some people who've done it, but I don't know. I know it's silly, but it worries me a little bit. Like I feel like, I've always heard that there's a small risk that something could happen. It could hurt your vision. You could end up not being able to see. But everyone I've talked to says it's the best. It's great. You should definitely do it.
I think it's easier than to use contact lens, something like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
It takes maybe 10 minutes, not long,
Really? And then is there a recovery process?
No, you just after surgery you go home, maybe 2 or 3 hours. You feel little pain. Not pain exactly. You can't open your eyes maybe easily. Then nothing. You just use some drugs for a month maybe. That's all.
That's perfect. I'm convinced. I have to figure out a way to pay for it.
I don't know. It's expensive in Europe or cheap. I don't know.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to look into it.
Maybe you will come to Istanbul and you get surgery.
It's cheaper there?
I don't know.
We'll see.
I think it's maybe $800 or $900.
Okay, that's definitely cheaper than in the U.S. So maybe it'll be my excuse to travel to Turkey.
If you want, I can search it for you.
I have to decide first, but all right, cool. Well, I'm happy to know that both of you have done that or are doing that. Very cool. And so for those of you who've joined recently, you might think this is a strange conversation. We're talking about LASIK eye surgery. So, and it looks like there's a student I haven't met before. Moha?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
How do you say your name?
Uh, in Arabic or translated?
Whatever you want me to call you.
Moha.
Moha. Okay. And Moha, where are you from?
My origin is in Morocco, but I live in Spain.
Oh, cool. I also live in Spain.
Okay. It's a nice place, no?
It is a nice place. Where in Spain do you live?
Alicante.
In Alicante. Very cool. Very
Yes,
cool.
southeast, the coast,
Uh-huh.
and very
And
sunny.
how long have you been using Verbling?
Not quite, maybe 1 month, but I didn't sign up for any lesson. This is my first lesson.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I'm very happy to meet you and to have you here.
Okay, thank you.
And hello, Rafa.
Hello, teacher. Hello, everyone.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well because today's my day off too, and I can thinking another thing than only job and work.
Mm-hmm.
I can join your class and perhaps another class later.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a funny day for me, a
fun
relaxing
day.
day, a fun day.
Good. And so you start your weekend on Friday.
Yes, yes.
Very nice. Very nice.
At least this one.
And do you have plans for the rest of the weekend?
No, no, I couldn't think any more than join your class and fixing some things at home this morning. I don't know what I'm doing to do in this weekend. I
Relaxing at
hope it
least.
could be, yeah, it could be pretty nice because it's a good weather, at least here in Madrid.
Mm-hmm.
I can enjoy walking outside and going to the park or something like that.
Cool.
Riding my bike.
Awesome. Good. And hello to Mustafa.
Hello, teacher. How are you? How's it going?
It's going well, and you?
It's going good. Good. Good.
You sounded like you're a little hesitant there. Are you sure?
Yeah. Because maybe yesterday I went to like a company to like recharge my Visa card, but I couldn't, unfortunately. So maybe this is my last week here.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So this next week will be your last week on Verbling?
No, this is the last
Today
day.
is your last day. Oh
The
no,
last-
I'm so sad to hear that.
I don't know, teacher. Maybe I will come back soon.
Oh, I hope you come back. Ali, did you know this?
Yeah, he mentioned about that in the morning, another class.
No, that's so sad, Mustafa. We'll miss you.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
It won't be the same. Well, I hope that you can figure it out and continue Verbling.
Yeah, actually, it's depend on the company. I hope they
Yeah.
fix it soon.
All right. We'll see. We'll see. All right. And Jose, hello.
Teacher. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Or sorry?
Thanks for asking.
How are you doing?
Fine, thanks.
Good. I like your picture. It's very pretty.
Yes, thanks.
Did you take that?
I take this picture in internet.
You took it from the internet, so you didn't
Okay.
take it yourself.
Take it from internet. Okay.
Okay, got it. All right, good. Well, it's great to have you all here. I think for those of you who I haven't met, my name is Kate. I'm an English teacher from the United States. And let's see, today's class is a reading class. It's for our more advanced students, so I'm happy to have all of you here. And the topic of today's article is something familiar, I think, to all of you. It's about caffeine. It's about caffeine. So before we read the article, I want us to just start thinking about this topic. So what words and ideas do you associate with the word caffeine?
Of course, coffee.
Coffee, yes. What else?
Addiction, no?
Addiction.
Yes.
Good.
Stimulant.
Stimulant. Uh-huh.
Activity.
Activity. Good. Mustafa says stay awake all night. Okay.
High temper.
High temperature.
High temper. High mood.
Elevated mood.
Elevated mood.
Okay. Does anyone associate it with morning? I associate that word with the morning.
Yeah. First thing in the morning, no?
Yeah, the first thing you do. And do you all drink coffee in the morning?
Me, yes.
Yes, me too.
You too?
I prefer tea.
You prefer tea. And Mustafa, you too?
Yeah, I prefer tea, teacher.
Prefer tea? Heidi, what about you?
Yeah, I drink coffee every morning, and people drink coffee for stay up, but for me it's no more effective.
It's not effective, so you could drink coffee at night and it doesn't bother you?
Yeah, always the same.
So do you drink coffee after dinner?
Yeah, that's right. So it's simply drink for me.
Okay, interesting. And do any of you feel like you're addicted to coffee? Like you can't function without it?
Actual teacher, there is like sometimes when I had to study maybe, so when I drink coffee maybe for about a week, like you said, I become addiction with it, and sometimes become like unuseful for me. So not affect me as the last person maybe, I don't know what the name said.
Okay.
So it became
Heidi.
not like unaffected, yeah. So like your body use it and you addicted. Yeah, but it is good when you are wake up and you are still sleepy and you had a coffee.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Good.
In my case, yeah, the coffee, we can say that for me is like a part of a ritual, no? In the morning, I woke up, coffee, the breakfast always that I have is with a cup of coffee with milk. After lunch again. This is
again.
2 times per day, sure. And it's a ritual for me. It's like before starting to do anything, I have to have that coffee.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm definitely addicted to coffee. Okay, and our article is on this topic. And so I just want you to start thinking about a few sentences, a few statements. I'm sharing my screen with you. Before we read the article, I want you to tell me if you, we'll look at number 2. I want you to tell me if you agree or disagree with these statements, okay? And tell me why. So let's see. Rafa, can you read the first sentence? Letter A.
A. I would want to try a drink called cocaine energy drink.
Okay, what do you think about this? Do you agree?
I not agree. I don't agree with this.
You don't
I think cocaine is associated, at least in agriculture, a kind of drug, and I think it's so dangerous for young people, and it could be dangerous also for the social situation about cocaine. Cocaine looks like a normal drink and energy drink, and I think it could be dangerous. I don't agree.
So because of the associations with it. Good. Anyone else? This is the real name of an energy drink, by the way. Yes, Mustafa.
Oh, yeah, okay. I just wanted to clarify if this is like energy drink or cocaine or
No, no, no.
But
This is an energy drink. So they named an energy drink cocaine energy drink.
okay.
And so why would they name it that? That seems like a bizarre name, doesn't it?
Contain cocaine really or not?
No, 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 no.
It's just normal energy drink. The other
Yeah.
drink.
But they named it cocaine energy drink.
We know what country?
I think in the United States.
United States.
Hmm.
I think. I don't know if normally here the energy drink is accessible for any kids, so I think it's bad branding for this from this company to name cocaine energy drink something that everyone can I don't know can taste it and will associate cocaine with something that in the beginning is unharmful, but cocaine, that is addictive substance and ruin many lives.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Good. I think I agree with you. It's bad marketing. All right. Let's look at the next sentence we kind of talked about. Oh, and we had students join us. I'm sorry about that. I didn't see you guys. Ismail?
Hi, Kathleen.
Hi. How are you?
I am doing well, thank you.
Good. Nice to see you. And hello, Luis. Luis? All right. Well, I can't hear you, but welcome. So Ismail, we already talked about letter B before. We were talking about whether we can live without coffee. So, Ismail, can you read sentence B and tell me what if you agree or disagree?
I couldn't live without at least 1 cup of coffee a day. Actually, I am not good with coffee. If I don't drink any coffee, it is not bad for me actually.
Okay. So
When
you're
I
one of the few.
drink coffee, I feel more comfortable and I can sleep well.
Good. Yeah. Good.
I
So
used
maybe.
to drink tea, Kathleen.
You
Black
usually
tea.
drink tea. Okay.
Yes.
And could you live without tea?
Yes, I could live without tea, but it is more difficult than living without coffee.
Good. And Ali, you're saying that you could not?
Yeah, I used to drink tea every morning, and in day I drink too much tea. I think I couldn't live without tea.
Good, good. All right, let's move on. Heidi, can you read letter C?
Caffeine is a drug, and no one under 16 should be able to drink it.
What
No,
do you
I
think?
don't think so.
You don't agree?
I don't agree with that. No drug.
Why not? It's not a drug.
Only coffee.
Okay.
Yeah. If they get only caffeine from a coffee, maybe it's very bad. But simply drinking coffee is not bad.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. All right, let's look at sentence D. It's related, but a little bit different. Let's see. Ali, can you read sentence D?
Okay. Caffeine is a drug and should be made completely illegal.
What do you think?
No, of course, caffeine is not a drug. I think caffeine is in everything, like coffee, like Coca-Cola or soda, some kind of soda.
Okay.
I think it's not like a drug. Maybe it's cause of some kind of addiction, but not a strong addiction. You can leave it whenever you want.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Does everyone agree? Does anyone, let's say this, does anyone agree? Does anyone think caffeine is a drug?
No, not completely. For me, at least.
I think caffeine could be very addictive too. There are many research that show us as also sugar could be so addictive more than heroin, and caffeine could be so addictive too. And there are some new brands that like Dalinas or Starbucks that have another ingredient in the coffee that could be very addictive. I read some article about it. There are new brands that have another ingredient that joined to the caffeine could be more addictive than a normal issue.
Okay.
I think it's very addictive.
Okay. Yeah, I think I agree with you. I sort of consider caffeine a drug, but I know that's a very controversial statement. So, anyway, we'll see.
Maybe if it's become like illegal, it will become like a problem in companies because they are always, you know.
Definitely, it would be a huge problem.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And Luis, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay,
Hi.
great. Hi. Luis, can you read sentence E?
Okay. Everyone is always in a rush nowadays, and we should just slow down.
What do you think? Do you agree with this statement?
Yeah. I agree. The people consume caffeine because she need to run.
Yeah.
She need to do the homework rush.
Yeah.
And the day is so quickly.
Yeah, definitely. There's not enough time in the day, right? We have so many things to do.
Yeah, I agree with the caffeine is a drug, but I consider that the effects in your body is no is more the positive than the negative.
Okay,
Way.
interesting. But what about people who, some people feel anxiety or, they could have like some heart problems or whatever when they drink caffeine?
Okay, the energy caffeine.
The energy drinks?
Okay, energy drinks. Okay, I read that it could be an increase in the pressure of your heart if you have use of this drink. But okay, I live in Colombia, but in Colombia the coffee is so important.
Of
But I
course.
don't like the coffee.
You don't like coffee?
No.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're Colombian and you don't like coffee.
Yeah, so it's difficult for me to say that the caffeine is a drug in Colombia.
Of course. All right, good. So a lot of good opinions about this. I think, we definitely had a good warm-up discussion, and I want to, in the interest of time, move to the article that we're reading today.
And the word drugs in Colombia.
So the article is called. Yes.
No, the word drug is Colombia is a word that is difficult because many problems in Colombia is for the drug.
Right. Absolutely. And also, I think in different languages, the word drug has different associations. Like in English, at least, we talk about both illegal and legal drugs, right? So we kind of, when I say drug, I'm not automatically thinking of, the really bad things like cocaine and whatever. I'm thinking of, cold medicine and caffeine and, more harmless substances. But then in other languages, I know it's not the same. So that's also true. All right, and so here is a link to the article we're reading today. Can everyone, I'll post it in the chat box as well. Does everyone have that open?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, great. So, the article is called Chasing That Caffeine High. And I want to do, the usual thing. We'll read it out loud first, and then I'll give you time to review it on your own. Pay special attention to the words in red, because those are sort of the important vocabulary words that I will want you to focus on as we're reading. So, can I have a volunteer to read the first paragraph out loud?
Yeah.
All right, Heidi.
Mm-hmm. More than 500 new energy drinks have debuted this past year, and it had doctors worried. Nutritionists warn that large doses of caffeine and sugar in each drink can snare kids on an unhealthy up and down cycle. The drinks contain mega doses of vitamins too, which can cause their own side effect if ingested every day for a period of months. Most alarming, perhaps, reports that kids are gathering several in a row for the high it gives. More and more calls are coming into poison control centers from young people sick on too much caffeine.
Good, thank you. All right, can I have someone read the next paragraph?
Okay.
All right, Mustafa.
Dangers adds to the appeal, and most brand target on that idea, particularly towards male teens and 20-somethings. There is cocaine energy drink, pimp juice, and Pulse. Hannah Creepy, the person behind cocaine energy drink, said she initially wanted to call it Reboot, a pretty Hohum name, but the name was already taken, so she chose to be
provocative.
The drink is getting the attention she craved. Too. For kids quickly notice it against a backdrop of 1,000 other energy drink. Their slogan: the legal alternative.
Good. Okay, great. A lot of interesting vocabulary in that paragraph. Good work, Mustafa. Who can read the next one?
Me.
All right, go ahead.
Here, some beer manufacturers now produce energy beers, or beer that contains caffeine. And Red Bull, the first energy drink on the market in the West, has been mixed with alcohol by bartenders for more than a decade. The energy drink alcohol combo doesn't make you feel as drunk, but coordination and reaction times suggested otherwise. The potential for accident and alcohol poisoning increase.
Great. And who can finish off the article?
Me.
All right, I heard Ismail first, I think.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just how much caffeine does an energy drink contain? A study at University of Florida discovered that many of the drinks contain 2 to 4 times the amount of caffeine as Coke.
Like Coca-Cola.
Coke. What's more, the serving size is usually 2/3 of a standard can. Energy drinks are currently unregulated in the US, but the study strongly suggests warning labels.
All right. Okay, good. Thank you. So this is definitely sort of an article with a very negative tone about caffeine and these caffeine energy drinks. And there's a lot of, I think, interesting vocabulary in this article. some of those words I highlighted in red. And what I want you to do now is go back, review the article on your own, and try to do two things. First, I want you to try to pick out the main ideas. Try to pick out the main ideas. And then two, try to see if you can figure out what the words in red mean based on context, okay, in the context of the article. And also make a note of any other words that you want to ask about, that you might be confused about. Okay, so I'll give you 4 or 5 minutes to reread the article on your own now.
Nutritionists warned that large doses of caffeine and sugar in each drink can snare kids on unhealthy up and down cycle.
All right, so are people still reading? Are you finished reading?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so let's talk about this article. Can someone give me sort of a summary and what the issue is? What's the problem?
Recently, there are many energy drinks. Even children can drink it because it's not regulated. But the energy drink contain a lot of caffeine, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 times more than coffee. And even it contains a lot of vitamin or sugar. It's very bad for children. Sometimes it affects children's emotion. Sometimes children get angry or excited.
Good.
Too.
Good, Heidi. Really good. Great. Okay, and what are nutritionists warning about? What are they worried about?
Sorry. Well, nutritionists warn the people because consuming the large doses of caffeine and sugar create a high level of sugar cycle in your blood, and it is not good for our blood balancing organism.
Okay, good.
After drinking energy drink or consuming a lot of sugar and caffeine, it creates a high level of blood sugar in your blood, in their blood level of children, and our insulin was
the insulin?
Yes, insulin comes out and try to balance the high level of sugar, and it creates a low sugar level in the blood. It creates up and down cycle, and it affects destructively our blood sugar balancing mechanism.
Yeah, very good, Ismail. And what does it mean that these kids are in an up and down cycle? Heidi kind of referred to this, but what kind of could that mean?
Hyperactive, sometimes.
Yep.
It's emotion.
So what are they like? What is their behavior like?
Too much excited because of the drink.
Okay, so that would be the up part of the cycle.
Yeah.
Energetic, maybe.
Depressed.
Yeah, so they're kind of, it's like a roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
Right, you can imagine. So very up and down. Okay, good. Good. Why are poison control centers being called more often?
Poison centers are alarmed by so many people has arriving to these centers due to the increase of caffeine levels in bloodstream in young people. Could be.
Good. So the increase in caffeine levels, you said.
Yeah.
Good.
Especially, I think kids guzzling several in a row, maybe consume too much. It's that makes a kind of poison effect on them.
Definitely.
Kids and young people.
Good. And what do you all think of the appeal? Why do people like these names? Why are kids buying drinks that have names like cocaine energy drink?
because the marketing sells this drink like a legal alternative. Yeah.
And what does that mean?
I consider that the people think that it's a legal alternative, that it's a health legal alternative. Could be.
Okay.
And with a special name like provocative of pink juice and bulbs generate attraction for the kids.
Yeah, for teenagers especially, right? Definitely. Provocative names. That's a good description.
Legal alternative with the meaning illegal drugs.
What's that?
Opposite of illegal drugs.
Yes.
So this is a legal alternative. Alternative of drugs.
Good. Absolutely, Heidi.
And another point is the publicity and the magazine and the how can I say, propaganda magazines in the TV show or in the TV. You can see a magazines with sports and culture of teenagers.
Yeah. So you think it's there you would see this kind of product advertised in a magazine that targets teens?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Any other comments on this?
Yes. Following the comment that has made the last, what the name was, Rafa, I think, no? Yes, this product, the energy, they're using the extreme sports, provocative, not only name, also the package. You can see the product with attractive colors that every kid can see and attract him, appeal him this product. And in the other side, makes him believe that if he drinks that energy drink, he will become something special, like a motorist or F1 pilot or extreme snowboarder, something like that.
Good. Absolutely, Jose.
May I add something, Kathleen?
Go ahead, Ismail.
I think some international companies are deliberately marketing in that style. I mean that choose these these provocative names deliberately because they want to create a question mark in the head of young people, and they are going to sponsor some adrenaline sport, for example, like Red Bull Air Race and cliff diving. They are adrenaline sport, and youth people are craving adrenaline.
Yes.
Because they are in a mood to rioting and obeying the rules. And when they saw cocaine energy drink, generally elderly people want their kids or their young son or girls not to use this type of drugs, and because of they are going to rioting or disobeying to their elderly advice, they use this type of drinks.
Okay. So kind of a counterculture thing. Definitely. Good.
It's a game between international company and human psychological mechanism.
Absolutely. Good. And so the article also talks about people that are producing things that have alcohol and caffeine in them. So So let's see, Ali, what's the problem with a drink that contains both caffeine and alcohol? Why is it so dangerous?
If I think some drink contain more maybe 2 or 3 much caffeine or alcohol, maybe it's dangerous for people, for
Okay.
health.
Because of the amount, you're saying?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
a large amount of caffeine or
Yeah,
alcohol.
good. That's one problem, absolutely. What's another problem? Does anyone know?
Kathleen,
This combo has enormous potential of dangerous risks of accidents, even though they don't notice. People who drinks this combo don't notice that they are drunk. They are only a little tipsy. They feel like I'm a little tipsy, but they are so drunk that they don't realize it could be so dangerous and have many accidents due these combos.
Absolutely, absolutely. Good, great. And let's see. And what about the last paragraph talking about the Florida study? Why do they suggest? Why do they say that we need to regulate these energy drinks?
Because yes, well, Kathleen, because we don't know how the effects in the near future. There are new drinks, and it is not enough time to see the side effects of this type of drinks. And doctors have some negative signs about this type of drinks, and there is no regulation because of the unknownness about this type of drinks. For example, we have regulation about consuming alcohol. It is a ban for people under 18. But there is no ban for energy drink, and it is the energy drink has same or similar effect like alcohol, and the most important side is the young people didn't know when they consume an energy drink with mixed with an alcohol, they feel more, how can I say, excited and more good or more happy.
They feel high, kind of.
Yes, they feel high, but after the day, they saw the.
They crash.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Good. And Ali, what were you saying?
The problem is the energy drinks contain maybe 2 or 4 times the amount of caffeine as Coke. Or other problem is the serving size, standard of cans. Maybe it's too large, and you consume too much. If you buy a can of energy drink, maybe the size is very big, I think.
Yeah, good, great. Good. Okay, and in the interest of time, let's look at the vocabulary from this article. So I asked you to look at the words in red especially, and to see if you could figure out sort of what they mean in context. So the first underlined word is debuted. What does it mean to debut? Does anyone know?
the beauties relate to new brand that appears in the market, are brand news, and they appear in the market in the recent days.
Definitely, good. And is it only for brands and markets, this word?
No, I think it could be for everything that you do at the first time, that Mustafa says.
Yeah, good. So it's something new, right? Something you do for the first time. Good. Something that debuts. Very good. Doses, I think you've probably heard before, some of you. We say a dose of what? There's a collocation that we use very commonly. It's health related. A dose of medicine.
Medicine.
Yeah. Dose of medicine. Yeah. So a dose is what? What's a synonym for dose?
The same. The quantity, no?
Yeah, quantity or amount.
Okay, amount.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Good. And then we have a very interesting word, which is snare.
Yeah.
Had anyone heard this word before?
Yes.
Yes.
The snare is part of the drum.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. So it's part of a drum, but in this case, it has a different meaning.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I think it's impact. Somehow that's impact to the kids. The dose of caffeine impact those kids in a way that will be unhealthy for them.
Yeah, good. An even better synonym, as Rafa said, is trap. To trap someone, right? So, and it can be a noun or a verb. You can talk about a snare, a trap, or to snare, which is to trap.
Catch.
Catch. Yep. Great. Good. Okay, and then further down, we have the word guzzling. The verb to guzzle. Does anyone know what it means to guzzle something?
Drink quickly.
Yeah, exactly. Does anyone know a synonym for the word guzzle? To chug. To chug. To drink something very quickly is to guzzle or to chug.
It's only drinking, no?
Only drinking. Yep. Only drinking. Questions? Okay. All right. Moving on to the second paragraph, we have a lot of sort of strange words, right? Down where it says reboot, a pretty ho-hum name. This is sort of an expression. What do you all think ho-hum means?
Boring.
Boring, exactly.
Not
right?
interesting.
Yep. Yeah. And so what happened here, Ali? What was? Why do they use the word ho-hum?
Because you named some energy drink a pretty good name or attractive name. Children or kids interest in about them too much.
Yeah. Yeah. And so.
I don't think she's honest or something like that. She say she initially wanted to call it reboot or attractive name, but maybe not honest.
Yeah, exactly. So she said she was going to call it something boring, but it was taken. So instead I called it completely different, right? It is a little bit of a strange story. All right, very good. 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 And provocative? Anyone know what provocative means?
It's the same that seductive, no?
Yeah.
Seductive?
Seductive, you said?
Yes, seductive.
It can be seductive, but probably a closer meaning would be like controversial.
Controversial, okay.
Controversial, yeah. Provocative. And so yeah, okay, so seductive is a different sort of meaning of that word. In this case, it means controversial.
Controversial. Okay.
To crave. She craved attention.
Crave. Well, when you eat some food, when you eat.
I think you're on the right track.
When you wish some food.
Yeah, when you really want to eat something, but it's not just with food. It's with anything. So you could be craving something to eat, to drink. You could be craving a cigarette if you're a smoker. Anything.
Something.
Anything. Yeah. Good. Let's see. Down in the next paragraph, we have the energy drink alcohol combo. A combo is?
Mixed.
Yeah, a mix. It's short for what word?
Combination.
Combination. Very good. And we use this very frequently. Potential.
Increase the probability.
Yeah, exactly. The potential is like the probability or the likelihood. Good. And the last word, we talked about how these drinks are unregulated, which means they're not regulated. Good. And what does it mean? What does it mean to regulate something?
Doesn't have control for the courts or for the authorities.
The government has the control.
Yeah, so if something is regulated, there are laws about it. But here, there are no laws about it, right? No government agency is controlling them and reviewing them.
Okay.
Good. All right. Are there questions about any of this?
Not this.
Okay. So very nice work today. Unfortunately, we don't have too much time to discuss anymore. And Mustafa, I'm so sad that this might be your last class. I want to take the time to say bye to Mustafa.
Maybe I'll come.
What's that?
Maybe I will come soon, teacher.
I hope that you come back.
Yeah.
I hope that you come back. So anyway, if not, good luck. But we would all miss you. So come back to Verbling.
Yeah,
I know. I don't know what Ali would do without you.
Thank you.
I think he will come back soon.
I think he will too. All right. And so, any last comments on the article? Is this a problem in your countries? These energy drinks?
No.
No.
But I think we have another problem. Young people. I don't know the name in English. Maybe Ismail knows. Bonsai, it says.
Same.
What is it?
Bonsai, a kind of chemical element or something like that. Young people, it's very common. And this year, I often watch on TV young people die from that kind of drug.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. Interesting. So yeah, in different countries, a lot of different problems. All right, and unfortunately, we're just about out of time for today. So I want to thank you all for your participation. I hope that you all enjoyed the class. I have a few more classes this afternoon, so I hope to see some of you there. And if not, have a great weekend. And again, bye, Mustafa. Hopefully, we'll see you soon.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, Kathleen. Bye, guys.
Bye.